Does our food come with emotions? It's an interesting proposition because every time we intake something, where does it come from? Meaning, what was its experience? Like the steak that most of us so enjoy eating, or a good chicken or fajitas, chicken or beef fajitas. What was the experience of that life form? And then does that life form, because it's becoming a part of us, it's not some arbitrary notion to think that we intake this food and it gives us energy and becomes part of our flesh, that same experience and transformation doesn't come and reside within inside of ourselves. So having the practice of some type of ritualistic prayer, or just a simple giving thanks, having an understanding that whatever that life form that we are ingesting had a process of its own life, and now it is becoming a part of our life. So if that steak had a really horrible existence, had high stress hormones, had a horrific death, full of anxiety and fear, does that transform and become a part of us? And I'm inclined to believe yes. I don't understand how it could not. And I think if we begin to more and better appreciate our food and where it comes from, the energy that goes into it, whether that's negative or positive, we'll end up having ramifications within inside of ourselves for the negative or positive. So whenever you go to a farm and they're treating their animals very well, they're loved, they're cared for, and then they ultimately become a part of you, well, that love and care, it seems, can only be natural that it would go inside of you. We often, I find ourselves in this society as becoming so detached from our food. Most people have never been to a farm. If they have, it's been for some brief tour. They don't understand what it is to care and love animals. And you can easily search for fantastic documentaries on the evils of hog farms, massive beef, horrible housing conditions, and we are all digesting that. I think that contributes to the overall stress levels that we face in the West, because how could it not? If we were putting that uncaring, unloving, unassociated stress, we're not associated with that, other than we are taking it all in and making it and allowing it to become ourselves. I hope that we can grow to find ourselves understanding that we are what we eat. That's a saying for a reason, and to actually give thanks for what we do have, and I know many of us do. It certainly is a wonderful idea and dream and collective goal to aspire to, is to have food that is loved and cared for and cherished, so that we are taking that love, care, and nourishment into our own bodies, and that we can live better through our food, and that we can be more cognizant of how we treat our food, therefore fellow humanity. Just a little thought to think of before everybody gets here today for our Sunday 1:30 gatherings of things to be discussed in human life. And if y'all are anywhere around the local area and like these kind of subjects that most people don't ever talk about, I really welcome you to come out and join us and have a good time with our philosophical discussions and how to grow and become better people the best we can. And really think about next time we're sitting at the dinner table, wow, what was the life of this cow? What was the life of this piece of bacon? Was it able to move around? Was it able to be free? Was it able to play with its contemporaries, was it happy? Or the happiest it can be in that life form? Very important considerations, because we are exactly what we eat. So, thank y'all for joining. We'll see you next time.